There we go, figured that out. So I may have or may not have had it on, whoop, that's zoom. They want to zoom. So what we have here is like, I was pushing photo mode. This is like episode 1. And then I had to find what record was. I think you can, oh, I actually want to put it at what we're filming, not the brick wall. We have, there we go. We can't look at our face, so as you can see, I've just made it at the barbecue. What do we have here? There we go, get the angle right. Here we go. Where's that? Okay, we're cooking with Amy Hobson.
Thanks.
I'm not meant to say the name, are you?
No, I don't want my name.
I'll just beep it out then. I'll go beep, 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 beep,
I don't know if I really want to be doing that either.
beep, 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 beep. Sorry? You were saying?
Nothing.
So what we have here is, what's that? It's the jumbuck. This thing is gold. Like,
How much is it?
this was a personal idea to get one of these. Idea. That was like one of the best decisions I've made. So if you're ever in a situation where you're like this and you have just right on your floor, then you know that barbecue cleanliness is usually like that. When you got one of these bad boys, it's like, you know, a measly $5.95, or, you know, depending on how long your leg is, it could be for free. You'll find it at your local Bunnings. And look at it, look at that. I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to zoom in on here. What we have here, look at that. Look at the goldening browning of those mushrooms there.
Baby, did you salt this?
Yeah, I believe so. Lick it. Tell me if it's salty. It looks salty from here. She's asking me have I salted them, and if I look in, there's a bottle of salt next to it. It's usually a dead giveaway, and you can see the granules of salt on the what's that called, the blood mat. So it's safe to say I can't actually remember doing the task, so I'm going to go with yes. There we go. So what are we cooking here today? They can't see your face, just see your boobs. Well, you got to sell it, don't you? They're not going to look at my boobs, are they? Should I do?
They might like that.
Do my boobies. I've been working on them. I work out.
You work out.
That's what I do. So in the meantime, what we do here, right? Okay. What we do here is we get these containers. So you got to optimize your time. Time is an optimizational thing.
Have you looked around?
Yeah, look, do you see any cans in a neighbouring vicinity?
I reckon.
No, that's because I've striked already.
You what?
I've already striked and gone out, and you know, each one's worth a pretty penny. When you don't have a penny, everyone looks fucking pretty, doesn't it? That's another beep for the fucking beep.
Beep.
So,
Add up though.
so what are our ingredients here? We've got mushrooms, tomatoes, asparagus,
broccoli.
and you know, these are quite dear. These vegetables, as we all know. But if you know your stuff, you can pass this as a cucumber in the right package. One cucumber. No, just beep, 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 beep. I just said if you know your stuff. I didn't say what to do. I didn't say that there was anything hadn't been done. Now you've made it like incriminating.
No, I didn't make it incriminating at all.
No, not at all. Not at all, no. What are you talking about? My name's Jeff.
You said my
I live under a bus. No, we actually live in a... This is not ours, actually. We borrowed this. Oh, wait a second.
Like a bus.
Wait a second. The filming has like lost its quality, and we've just been looking at the canola oil. So I'm going to come back here, get this up and running properly. There we go. Wait a sec. you probably want to have a look. So what actually happened is we had insurance. Like, I know, an Aussie with insurance. What we have here is the Kia Carnival. You know, we haven't been endorsed, so we're not going to say their name of who we've been lettered this due to the insurance job. We were parked up, you see, and somebody with their mad drifting skills, you know, you would say they would have to be the Aussie version of Ken Block in a Hyundai XL. Decided to, you know, do a 4-wheel brakey skid straight into the corner of our Outlander. We can add photos. We'll add photos. And for those, you know, we'll go to the Patreon site, which we, you know, I'm going to edit this part out. So, but yeah, so we've ended up with this Kia Carnival. She's actually really good to drive. I probably shouldn't say Kia Carnival because we're not being endorsed by them. It's all about endorsements, they reckon. Well, fuck it. Yeah, it's a great bus. You sort of see it's fading on the top there, but she's seen a bit of, you know, because she's a hire car, so she goes out a bit. You know, 60,000 Ks only the first year, so she's been moving. She drives really nice. You know, the Outlander was great, but you know, it doesn't have the room. We've been able to find. How's this? I found this while driving the other day. We doubled back when it was night time because it was on the freeway. Brand new quilted top mattress. That's been a life send. It looks a bit untidy in there at the moment, which has been to Amy's discretion. But yeah, you're looking here, you've got ample room. You sort of feel like one of those Japanese dudes in a shoebox. Just, not that the Japanese, I don't know, what can you say? You can't say that stuff, can you? People on an island starting with J who live in pigeonholes. Have you seen them? They like slide in, like the bed slides in, and it looks like...
They're like eco beds.
It looks like honeycomb. They just like slot the person in. Yeah, they don't have names. They just call them alphabet, 1 to 2, A, B, and then you just get pushed into a little slot.
Oh, the Matrix.
It's sort of like what Corona did to people. So what we want to do is we're going to attempt to see over in the distance there's a couple over there. Like they're actually foreign. So they're technically what we call backpackers. Now, if you're homeless and you're Australian, you know, and you're living in a car, people like look at you in disgust. Now, but if you have a foreign accent and you drive around in a Mitsubishi, you know, Exploder, and you have prosciutto rims on because it costs you $2,000, and you've fabricated your barbecue out of a bit of plywood, but because you fabricated it yourself with a bit of duct tape and you got a foreign accent, you're a backpacker. If you're a backpacker, people look at the prime position they've got right there. People just go, they're joyful to talk to. People will go out of their way to talk to you. Whereas if you're Australian accent and you're in a $30,000 or even more, $50,000 Kia Carnival, you know, people throw rocks at you. It's funny, isn't it? It's a fine line. It's a fine line. You know, I'm still trying to get this equal opportunities thing happening. So as I said to Ames, the next couple of episodes, we're going to talk about getting ourselves in a position to look like a backpacker. So the music's pumping, so we'll leave it to you. Look at that. Now this is what you call living. Not bad for a couple of homeless fellas. Sheilas. People. Nouns, pronouns. Non-gender specific.